Вітаю вас з поверненням, це знову Outer Worlds.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Розумів, напивається. А ми летимо до Пінес-Лаба. По весь космос. Туди-сюди, 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 туди-сюди.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Дзенькую. У нього там щось блискає час від часу. Здоров, Вуйко, я тебе не здав.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Я знайшов.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Давайте повумнічаємо трошки.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Окей.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Інженерінг на тобі
Yes, yes,
закидує
exactly.
тебе
You're a step ahead
науковими
of me,
фігнями.
but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Окей, зробимо це.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Окей.
Certainly. How can I help?
Добре, я передумав. Ідемо собі далі. І куди ж він нас відправляє цього разу?
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Я зрозумів тебе. Оу.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
І що ж тобі сказати? Я пішов геть. Не прокачався. Окей. Давай оце вкачаю. Чи оце краще? Помць. Опі. Надія. Hope. Little Hope. Була така гра The Dark Pictures Little Hope. Чому була? Є.
Can we talk?
Що знов? Хто? Ти? Що ти хочеш?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
Та, я йому довіряю.
Something tells me you're the first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Ну я теж дурнуватий. Добре.
I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked you first. Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies, but I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Ага.
You're too trusting, and I'm gonna remember that when I negotiate for my cut of our reward, okay? Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
Все. Відчахуйсь. Що це за місцина взагалі така? Місцина, щоб я все тут обікрав. О, тут навіть хтось є. Приколюха. А, мені треба зачистити цю територію, типу, так? Так, дівчата, ви впораєтесь там, я впевнений, що так. Ніхто не юзає такі набої, які юзаю я в цій гвинтівці. Це сумно. Ага.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Це наче тепер. Пропад чили компа. Мені туди не можна заходити. Клас. А я зайду. Чекай, я перезаряджаюсь. Яка ти противна курва, на, політай. Ну, давай битись. На, лови. Найс. Так, твоя черга, біжи. О, трошки більше набоїв. Ох ти, ніфіга прокачаний. Що таке? Чому я не хилюсь? Тілки мені не допомагають. Дичина, та й годі. Реально не допомагають? Чому? Хм.
I can take a hint.
У мене не відновлюється здоров'я. Що відбувається? О, пішло відновлення.
I am not the ship, but we have become so intertwined that sometimes I fancy the thrum of her engine is my heartbeat, her hull, my body.
Can we talk?
А де серед цього всього моя кімната? Це буде моя кімната. Погнали. Оу, є! Купа набоїв.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled.
Тисяча набоїв. Це серйозна тема. Тут я, в принципі, і зафейлився. Ніфіга ви стелсово стелсуєте. Нам трошки не сюди. Добре. Це ще не все. Це погані хілки. Не дуже-дуже повільно хілять. Мені не подобається. Вали його.
My kind of act. Just like that.
Кролик.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
That does it. I'm never ever getting in one of those pods.
Я не пройду тут, то? Добре. Отже, нам на ліфт. А що, панька? О, оце хороша хілка була, непогана. Але якась отрута мене коцає.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean, I'll be ready when you are, Captain.
Чекай. Ну давай, що вже там.
Are you sufficient?
Погнали.
Are you sure that is and also
Жахай.
jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Ну давай.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Не вистачає мені сайенса.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Окей.
I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
Дуже дивно, що досі оця система захисту працює. Мені не сюди треба. А куди? Стривай. До речі, виглядає майже як повна копія Stellar Bay, чи як воно там називалось. Не пам'ятаю. Тільки віддзеркалена і трошки редизайнута. Але так один в один майже.
Captain, Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Ну, летимо все одно до лабораторії. Ну, доктор Уілс звучить набагато краще, ніж доктор Пінеас. Серйозно кажу. Щось я тут нікого не бачу. Чекай. Ну, трошки набоїв тут є, чому би не постріляти. А, вон вони ходять. Чуєш, це його, здоров! І мало хедшотів? Щось це складно. Виглядає надзвичайно складно.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we?
Huh? Looking for your friend.
My kind of. I see you there. How about that?
Свинки не будуть мені допомагати там? Поганенько.
Don't quit on us, Parvati.
Так, дівчата, я вже йду. Живіть.
Been practicing this.
Порались самі, красунчики. Мені треба якось зайти всередину. А, ось вони вибили йому двері. Сумно. Добре, я тут збережусь. І продовжимо, напевно, десь колись в наступних серіях, та. Та в нього кухня така була файна. Що в холодильнику? Я все заберу, все буде моє. Ще раз збережусь. І побачимось в наступних серіях. А поки пока.